It's been annoying. We've got the new game anyway. I can check it out later. I'll remove that. Whatever. And we're in, boys. Let's go. Final game. It's 1-1. And we're beginning now. So Tiny and Phoenix will be banned. That's pretty self-explanatory. They're both disgusting heroes. I'm glad to see all the support from you guys, by the way. Visiting my channel, so I'll thank you very much, boys. It's great to see so much support. Oh my god, there's so much in the general. I haven't even looked in the general chat of Fill the Void. There's so much. Oh god, my phone. Okay, so they will ban Lena. Lena, as we've seen before, MenInWhite, they don't want no Lena pos 4 against them again. They really hate that, but in return, they'll ban their Mars offlane. So, Earth Spirit and Centaur still in the pool for the MenInWhite. And they've picked themselves a Grimstroke. Grimstroke being as you do. They love their Grimstroke, MenInWhite do. They're not gonna let that go away. And oh dear, out comes the Cottle for the grand final. Obviously, boys, out comes that Cottle. Of course, they got the Cottle. Oh dear me. But then they will secure a Spectre on the side of the MenInWhite, but in return, 5Snakes1Charmer, they'll get their Sven. So this is going to be even now. It looks pretty even at this moment in time. We'll see what they ban now. Out comes the ban from both Batrider and Magnus. Either teams which both sides like to play. We'll see what they decide to ban now. I can't tell you how much that game I enjoyed. Oh, okay, they've banned Timbersaw. 5Snakes1Charmer, they like to do their little Timbersaw strats like we saw yesterday on Saturday. So they will ban that Timbersaw. Seems like MenInWhite, they've been paying attention to their drafts, which is cool. And we'll see what they decide to ban now. I'm liking how both of them are actually thinking about this now. Because this is the final game. The win all or lose all. Runner-up will get £50. But the winner will receive £100, which will be split between the 5. So it's a big shout out to Doug and Nino for their contribution for the prize pool in this. So thank you to those guys very much for organising this tournament. And hopefully there'll be more to come. Hopefully. Prize pool came out of their own pocket. Kind souls. And they have banned Slardar. Slardar would be a good offlane hero to pressure out that Sven. Now they've decided to ban the Centaur. But in order to ban the Centaur, they're going to take Doom off them, but in return, they will get Axe. Now Axe with his pure damage of his counter Helix could potentially push the Spectre off lane. I don't think Grimstroke Spectre is a very strong lane, to be honest. Especially against this Axe.
5 seconds
We'll see nonetheless how this will go. Anything can happen in Dota 2. UK Dota. I know. Most of these aren't UK. Believe it or not. Icky. Most of these aren't UK. I think there's only one person in here which is from the UK. It's Grimstroke, and he is just immortal. Or is Kuros from the UK? I don't know. I don't think he is. We'll see what they pick now. They're still thinking about this. MenInWhite, what can they pick here? Their Centaur's banned. Their Mars is banned. They're really having to think hard about this. What other offlane could they go? They could potentially go in Earth Spirit 3 if they're comfortable with that. But they are trying to think hard about this. What's potentially in their pool? Which is a good initiator.
Radiant's turn to pick.
Okay, they've picked their they've picked Jakiro 4. They need more time to think about that. Alright. So they haven't picked their pos 3. The Jakiro was in the pool, so they decided to pick that now. So that's going to be really nice, especially against
10 seconds.
stunning out this Fan and Axe from long range. It's going to be good.
5 seconds left.
Need something to deal with the Will-O-Wisp though. They haven't got anything for that Will-O-Wisp at the moment, and there's no way Spectre's going to buy a BKB. So they need to do something there. So we'll see what they come up with now.
Dire pick.
And they've picked a Snapfire, right, okay. Alright, so I can see this in combination with Will-O-Wisp, potentially. However, 5Snakes1Charmer, they really need to be careful with what they pick now, because Snapfire and Kotl ain't the strongest without their ultimates. They're really not. So this is this team is very ultimate based at this moment in time.
Dire's turn to ban.
Let's see what they pick. It's a Sand King, being another one of those POS 3 offlane initiators. So it's nice to see that. I totally forgot about that hero actually. Sand King did have a nice pick rate in the Omega League as well. So they'll pick out the Sand King. I'm liking the look of MenInWhite's draft at the moment.
Even less now.
They have the Sand King for initiate, but they still don't have anything to sort out this Keeper of the Light. Unless they can stun him down before he can get off his ultimate. I mean, they have Horn. They have Sand King initiation with Boros Strike Blink Dagger as well, which they'll potentially get, so they can kill the Keeper of the Light before he can get down his Will-O-Wisp. So they just gotta rely on that then, I guess. And Spectre will come into the backline and destroy him. Well, in return, 5Snakes1Charmer, they definitely hate TA. They're always banning TA last. I absolutely hate that hero. They will take down the TA.
10 seconds.
No TA for them. And we're coming down to see what they ban now for the side of the MenInWhite. Taking some time to think about this now. They haven't banned Void Spirit. Void Spirit's in the pool. I've just realised that. They could pick Void Spirit. 5Snakes1Charmer, they tend to play it, and MenInWhite have not let them get Void Spirit at all until this moment now. So we can see what MenInWhite will pick first. My god, they've got last pick and Radiant side as well. Jesus.
You only got 5 seconds. Radiant pick now.
And it comes now. It's an Invoker. Okay. So now, the men in white want to try Invoker now. So I'll pop him out for the grand finale. Let's see how that turns out. They could pick something here which could... Oh, no. However, Invoker can Tornado the Tinker. They have Catch for the Tinker as well, with Boros Strike, and they have Haunt as well, and Jakiro Ice Path. I think it's okay for the men in white. I think it'll be okay for the men in white. If Spectre's able to get some farm, an Invoker can toy with them, with Cross Wex, Ice Wall, Deafening Blast. Just gotta make sure Axe doesn't ruin Sand King's initiations. They should be fine. They have Haunt as well. Let's see how that goes. It is very team-oriented with ultimates, however, for the Snapfire and Keeper of the Line. That's something which is odd. But Snapfire Axe, that's going to be a nice offlane, especially with the Kooky. And so we begin, boys. See how this game proceeds. Yeah, I know, they went Tinker into Spectre, that's what confuses me.
No mana. What?
And they're very ultimate oriented as well, with Snapfire Cottle. They're quite weak on their own. Whereas Jakiro Grimstroke, they're really strong, and they have the potential to do double Boros Strike as well, with the Soulbind, because Boros Strike's apparently counted as a targeted spell. So be it. So let's see this game commence. 1-1 on the side of both Men in White and 5Snakes1Charmer. They'll have Sand King and Grimstroke on the off lane. Sand King looking quite strong here, especially with Sandstorm caused it finale against Sven. I'm guessing Sand King will tank up insanely well. Maybe perhaps get a Crimson and some other armor, such as... Yeah, I remember when Vale used to give armor as well. And Sven here, he's got himself some regen, which he so desperately needs, especially against this lane. And so we'll Cottle. On the other hand, we'll see what Invoker's going for. I think it's most definitely Crosswax, or maybe it's Exalt.
30 seconds to showtime.
I think it'd be more of Crosswax, because they need to provide space for the Spectre in order to get some space. And it's a Kuros Spectre. So... we've seen Kuros Spectre, like, on Saturday. It's pretty disgusting at this moment. He just goes Manta. Not Manta, sorry. He rushes a Midas, and then just give him around about 20-25 minutes, and he'll come out 6-slotted. Pretty much. But begins the final game, boys. And we'll see how well this Axe and Snapfire lane does. Axe just blocking the crit wave at the moment in time. Oh, open AI blocks. Open AI, woo. And the wave comes even anyway. Oh, and Sven's been able to block back and get his range creep to die. But they'll secure that anyway. Sven coming in with the Stormhammer to stop SK from getting that and try and deny it, but be able to secure that last hit anyway. And out comes the Kha'Zix finale, already pushing the lane. Jesus. On the other hand, Jakiro and Snapfire man fighting. He has his dual breath in 2 seconds, and he's just about to get enough mana for it, but he will retreat back and pop a Self. On the other hand, Tinker being very aggressive here, just harassing up this Invoker, whilst he's low level at the moment, as he hasn't got much regeneration from his Quas. And Spectre's been harassed quite a bit as well. But the Stroke of Fate coming out onto Kotl, doing a bit of damage. Grimstroke trying to harass it. It's actually a Grimstroke 4, believe it or not now. No Grimstroke 5. Yeah, I'd especially say that's good. Spectre needs this space. So it was smart for them to put Jakiro 5 instead of Jakiro 4. The Inkswell should work quite well as well with the Sand King Burrow Strike. Now these guys just trading right clicks with each other. He has Inkswell and Stroke of Fate. Burrow Strike coming out onto Sven as well. In comes the Blinding Light. And he will fall back and he'll pop himself another Salve. So on the other hand, let's check the last hits and denies. Axe is up there at the moment with 11-3. SK will join in with 10 and 2. And a good lane versus Sven. And Sven's quite even right now with the Spectre. But the dual breath coming out. He's got Battle Hunger on him as well. Jakiro will need another Salve, which he has, but the Kuki coming out could potentially kill him. Scatter Blast is off, cooldown, and he secures the kill underneath his tower. But this could be a potential kill for Spectre, but she doesn't have enough mana for a Spectral Dagger as it just comes off cooldown. So they will secure the first blood there onto Jakiro. And another Salve now popped onto Kotl. The lane of salves. Oh, and the Burrow Strike coming in along with the Inkswell as well. Could it land onto Sven? It can. Sven now in maybe perhaps some trouble. Oh no! He might get the final right click off. Fairy Fires trading left and right, but they're able to get their Sven. And it looks like they might be able to get the Kotl as well. Yeah, it's a double kill going the way of Sand King. Very nice. Overhand. Spectre now, she's up there in CS now. She's doing fine against this Axe. She doesn't care about this counter Helix. Looks like Axe is actually leveling up his Battle Hunger more than anything. Whereas on the other hand, Invoker's actually got some XP advantage. DD will be taken into the hands of Tinker. He'll bottle that up. He's got 2 points into laser and charge. March of the Machines. Why do I call that charge? Looks like Kotl's going to try and pull this lane. Single pull. Sven needs to pull back this lane as soon as he can. Dual breath coming out now. And the Battle Hunger comes back. Wow, this Invoker doing quite bits of damage and destroying this Tinker in regards with his EMP. Something funny, he doesn't care. Crosswex Invoker could do it and actually stop this Tinker. I mean, the long range Cold Snap as well, along with Tornado, is going to really help, especially against this Tinker. Oh, there's a Kuki onto the Snapfire, and she will secure another kill onto Jakiro. Jakiro will fall. However, it doesn't change the fact that Mr. Spectre, she's still farming.
Top tower is under attack.
Last hit wise now, Sven's getting back now in the action, even though he got killed a few times by SK. He's still up there with 27 CS. However, net worth wise, he's just below Spectre by around about 100 gold. Invoker's on top of the CS at this moment. Tinker only 19.4. Invoker 29.10, especially with him being crosswex. But there may be a rotation now here. Phantasm onto the Tinker now along with Cold Snap. Inkswell will connect and the Stroke of Fate. And they'll secure a kill on Tinker. The rotation there from the Snapfire. Was it Snapfire? They were sort of rotating, but it was too late nonetheless.
Dire's middle tower's in trouble.
Alright, it was Axe. Axe was trying to rotate. Odd rotation. Spectre, she's doing alright now. Almost got a Midas now. It's around about 6 minutes. And she's only around about a few hundred gold off. Sven is now holding his ground against the Sand King. And it looks like he is rushing a Veil, yep. Veil rush. And Grimstroke, he will place a ward there to give some vision for this Tinker. And it looks like they've been able to secure a kill on Sand King bottom. So Sven will be rushing a Midas as well. He's close to that Midas, but out comes the call from Axe onto Jakiro. Jakiro's in some trouble, but the Battle Hunger will secure that kill onto him. In return, the Invoker bullying the Tinker with his EMP and Tornado. And he will secure himself some Inner Shadows now. Kotl having to pull the lane back now as the lane's being pushed out. Oh, wait, did he just steal that? Oh no. The epicenter coming out, but actually missing this Sven. Sven was able to actually pick up the mango tree as well. And now epicenter's down for around about 110 seconds. So on the other hand, Invoker's doing really well against this Tinker right now. Tinker only 25-4, but Invoker is 44-16, 45-17. He's actually doing really well on these denies. And he's harassing this Tinker out to the point where he actually can't get any of the CS. Another Burrow Strike does come out again, but just misses the Kotl. On the other hand, Spectre now, she's got her Midas, and so does Sven. Both of them farming, and the net width wise, Sven's just surpassing now Spectre, which he will do, especially with this maxed out Great Cleave. Just allows him to farm up and Combine Harvester the entirety of their jungle.
Arcane power.
And Tinker, oh, the Horn comes out to try and avoid the Axe, but now look at this rotation already. They're onto the Tinker. Inkswell connects as well, and now the they've caught. Okay, Sven's thrown up into the air as well with the Tornado, but the Spectre's able to secure the kill now onto the Tinker, and the Burrow Strike comes out and takes down the Sven. Sven's down as well, and now it looks like they want to try and go for more. The Invoker, he's got his Cold Snap on cooldown, and out comes the Urn, which will slow him down. The Stroke of Fate coming out now as well, and the Inkswell coming out. That's going to connect onto the Snapfire, and she will fall down. Bless me.
Like a match already dimming damp, your mind snuffs out.
Now they're just going to farm up these camps that Tinker's made for himself. Oh dear. Yeah, Tinker's not having the best time of his life.
Dire's top tower might be going down.
Oh, and out comes the Cold Snap along with the Urn as well. Sand King rotating in with the Inkswell and the Burrow Strike, but the Tornado's thrown up in the air, but they secure the kill anyway. And now the Urn is on to Keeper of the Light, but he is able to just get out.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So these rotations coming in, paying off, and Tinker's down again.
Double damage.
2.8k net worth on the side of Tinker. Tinker is not having fun. He still hasn't got his Boots of Travel yet. Heck, he hasn't even got a Soul Ring. So he's having some real trouble trying to farm up, and they've warded his jungle like so well. The only place he can farm now is his triangle or mid lane. Out comes these robots, but out comes the Tornado EMP again. He's got no space to farm, and the DD from Invoker will push him back again. This is cyberbullying.
No more.
Axe is able to push up the top tower and able to take that, but Tinker could be in some trouble again. But Snapfire making sure to protect his Tinker Corp from this Invoker. And Sven's having to farm the jungle with Great Cleave now as well, so Tinker's really struggling from spaces to farm. However, Spectre now, she has rotated bottom, and she's doing well. Wraith Band and a Glove of Haste. Almost finished Power Treads. Sven, he's already up there with his Power Treads. And Tinker, he's back with full HP now. But out comes the Cold Snap and the EMP again. This Tinker's got no chance. He's got no mana again. This is disgusting. Oh dear. Oh no, I feel so sorry for Tinker, but they did last pick it indeed. They did last pick this Tinker.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Out comes the Invoker now. He's just gonna push that middle tower. But they have smoked up. Axe, this is Blink Dagger, yes. Okay, this is Axe Blink Dagger, so Invoker may be potentially in trouble here. If he decides to stay and prolong his stay, out comes the call, along with the Mortimer's Kisses, onto the Invoker. Invoker could be in trouble, but Tornado's out, but he dies due to March of the Machines and the procs from the Mortimer's Kisses. But out comes the Horn from the Spectre, takes down the Snapfire along with the Tinker as well, and out comes the Burrow Strike, taking down the Axe. So even though with that rotation from the Blink Dagger, they're still able to trade 3 for 1.
His bottom tower's getting pushed around.
It's looking bad for the side of 5 Snakes. And Spectre's just easily able to just participate in these fights, even with a Midas. Just farm up, not give a crap. But Sven, he isn't able to rotate like Spectre is. It's one of the downsides. In return, he has his Great Cleave. Spectre, she can fight anywhere.
Top tower ain't looking too
Haunt's
steady.
always there. So yeah, that's beautiful.
Radiant's bottom tower's
Especially for
moving.
the Spectre. But now, Tinker, he's at the triangle now. He's trying to farm up on these ancient creeps, but March of the Machines ain't going to do it. He's about to get his Boots of Travel now, so he does have some hope. He has a glimpse of hope to actually obtain some more farm on these side lanes, such as here. So he will be heading back now, and he will obtain them. Slow Walk of Shame as well. Senking, he has his Veil and Blink. Yeah, this Senking's not doing well. Grimstroke Pos 4 has, what? 500 gold less? How much? Yeah. 500 gold less than the Tinker right now. But Tinker now, thanks to these Boots of Travel now, he's able to start pushing these waves now. And start farming up. So these guys need to start doing something. Because the mid game here, the mid game is potentially where these guys can turn it around. As Sven starts to spike up now, once he gets his Aghanim's. And Spectre will be still farming at that point.
Highest bottom tower.
And Crosswex Invoker may start dropping off. But he's done a really good job at harassing this Terrorblade. He's going to start TPing back now. However, even though they've taken down this Tinker quite a lot, their tier 1 towers are still intact. Well, they have found a mango tree, they will cut that. There's no vision for them anymore. Sven's very low farming here, but they see him with the vision. In comes the Burrow Strike, along with the Epicenter. And Sven's down for 40 seconds, no farm for him.
Radiant fortified their structures.
Spectre's
Pretty
just
good
pushing
move,
the bottom
yes.
wave, but Tinker will TP in. Stop that from happening, however. Axes smoke, they found the Spectre, in comes the Blink, and in comes the Will of Wisp as well, along with the heat-seeking missile. Spectre's still alive, however, but in comes the Mortimer's Kisses to try and take her down, but oh my god, can she survive? She's dodging them all. She's able to go back onto the cotton, and she's out! She's out! She survived! That monstrosity of the spells there, going around taunting them with the Haunt. Now they're trying to find more, however, these Mortimer's Kisses, as I said, and the Will of Wisp, they heavily rely on this. And they may be able to find the Tinker, but Tinker's going to respect this Invoker with how much the Invoker's abused him, and he's going to back off. And Spectre, she's just going to farm up like nothing's happened, yeah. I just dodged that, so what, but in comes the Tinker now, heat-seeking missiles. And March of the Machines will force him back. He's obtained Healing Salve and a Yasha now. Whereas Invoker, It looks like Invoker's going to start leveling into his exhort now, as he's queuing up an Agnims.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
So that's going to be especially nice once he gets Agnims, as he'll have his Catalysm. That'll work in combination with the Burrow Strike, which will be really nice. And potentially his Tornado, if he's able to time it correctly. It's always a bugger to time.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Axe now, rotating top. Never mind, he wants to get back. Oh, Jesus. Tinker now trying to recover back his farm. 5k net worth now. He's got his Soul Ring, but he's trying to get his Blink Dagger. And Sven's still here. He has his Echo Saber now, and he's trying to go for his Agnims. However, Spectre has almost got a Manta. Oh, this could be a kill. He's TPing right now in the trees. But he will get out. And Sand King's not letting this wave push one bit. But they still have all their tier 1s intact here and here. Tinker's still being able to defend this middle tower.
Dire's middle tower looks to be disintegrating.
I still think if it does go to late game, they need to finish this game around about the middle stage, at around about 25-30 minutes on Tinker's Fen Axe. Because if this Spectre just gets too fat, then I think she's just able to solo the entire team. I'm not even joking. She gets Abyssal Blade, she'll just haunt right onto the Tinker. Unless Tinker gets a Scythe and just kills the illusion. That's the only way he can stop the Spectre from haunting onto him. Now SK is able to push this bottom now. Tower now falling a bit low, but it's just a farm fest right now. Invoker's still trying to get his Agnims. Looks like they're just buying time for the Spectre, but Tinker now, he's been able to get his Blink Dagger now. So he's going to start farming up here. SK just trying to scout out for this Tinker, but now he has Blink Dagger now. Now he's back middle now. So yeah, now the March of the Machines just begins. It's going to be one of those games, boys. I thought this game was going to go early. I was looking forward to it, considering I just saw like Crosswex Invoker, but I saw Tinker getting bullied. Oh, there's a TP. Stroke of Fate comes out. Oh, Tinker sees that and he does cancel that. In return, they've finally taken a tier 1. It's tier 1 tower fallen bottom. And SK now, he's building himself a Lotus Orb. And Sven, he's been able to almost get his Agnims. Axe, he's been able to get his Blade Mail, and now Spectre, she's been able to get her Manta style, and now she's going for a Scaddy. Now Tinker wants to stop the wave from further pushing. Just farm up as per. Dear me, my frames are horrible. There's a cast coming out there. Is this a smoke now? It is. Okay, this could be a potential smoke. Axe is top and he is alone. And they do see Tinker March of the Machines through here with this ward. It looks like they're going to try and smoke up and try and get this fan. I don't know if they see him with this Observer ward. Oh, however, Tornado coming out along with the Cold Snap onto Kotl. Kotl's able to hold his ground now, and now the... Oh god, this could be a potential kill. Now Tinker just using his March of the Machines. Come on, Ice Path, Ice Path. Oh, they found him, they've caught him, and out comes the Catalysm, and the Burrow Strike, and takes him down! What a combo, but in comes Sven. He has his Agnims now, but out comes the Deafening Blast, and the Epicenter. It doesn't matter, Sven! Your God strength doesn't matter for hell, because you are dead. He's down for 50 seconds, and now they're able to pursue this tier 1 tower.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, but the Sand King coming up the hill with the Burrow Strike, and the Tornado will connect and take down the Cottle as well.
Dire's bottom tower.
3k net worth lead to the side of MenInWhite. It looks like a MenInWhite will take this game, actually. Doesn't look like much the Radiant side can do. And even if they do farm up this Spectre, she's going to have 6 items. She's not going to be killable. So now they've taken middle tower now as well. Now this Agnim's coming into play. He's maxed out his Exalt fully now. He's done with Crosswex. This could be another. This could be their smoke time now. Yep. They want to try and smoke up maybe potentially, but Sven's God Strength is going to cool down for 30 seconds, so this could potentially not play in the hands of them. But Spectre Horn is down, so there is a potential they can get a kill. In comes Sven. He does try and use Stormhammer on Invoker, but Invoker uses Ghost Walk, so he isn't able to get that off. So
Tower ain't looking too steady.
that Smoke of Deceit not playing into the hands of them. And Invoker will be able to retreat safely. Just farm up, but Sven now just jumping around, farming up with his Agnims. I don't know what the heck's going on. Oh, I think it's Chrome. I don't know, it's probably freaking Chrome, isn't it? Taking up my RAM.
Radiant's bottom
Obviously.
tower is under attack.
There we go. Bloody Chrome. Oh, Tinker is going to TP in. Invoker and... Oh, is he going to blink into here? No, he's not. He'll blink away and TP off. Other. Axe. He's protecting here. Oh. Okay, Sand King's gone Boots of Travel. That's probably to potentially chase down this Tinker now. Between creep waves. I'll help him out a bit. And it looks like they're just waiting for this Tinker. Is he going to TP? Is he going to TP? Oh, he's TPing. But out comes the Catalysm along with the Burrow Strike and the Epicenter, and they are able to kill the Sven. Axe coming out now. Try to stop this Spectre from farming. She's almost got a Scaddy. Oh, Jesus. She's almost got a Scaddy now. She's able to snatch a regeneration rune as well, and Tinker, he's got an Aether Lens now. I presume he even wants to go a Hex to stop the Spectre Haunt, or even an Agnims. Either one of the two. But even for a Crosswex Invoker, he's doing really well. Like, hero level wise, he's level 18. He doesn't even have a Midas, he's participated in kills that much. He's just surpassed Sven. And he's almost the same level as Spectre, and Spectre has a Midas. It's insane. Insane what they're doing right now, but they still have this Tinker Ward here, so they can see if they decide to go for him. And Cottle will take the rune and they ward up. They both see the ward, and in comes the Burrow Strike onto Cottle, but out comes the God's Strength. Tries to go onto the Invoker, but Invoker's caught by the core. But he's thrown up into the air. Invoker trying to escape now. In comes the Soulbind and the Deafening Blast, but the Deafening Blast doesn't connect. But the Burrow Strike from Sand King is able to connect onto the two, and now they're in trouble. But out comes the Cookie. It's not able to land, but it does stun the Sand King, and now Sand King trying to pursue this Snapfire. Can Snapfire die? Snapfire dies! It's a triple kill going the way to Spectre. They're able to wipe them down with the Soulbind and the double Burrow Strike. And Tinker, there's nothing that can stop this Spectre right now, nor this Sand King. Sand King coming in with the stuns. So much damage there. Tinker can't do anything right now. Yeah, he is going to go in Agnims. Agnims indeed. And Grimstroke's queuing up a Blink Dagger. Guess he wants to try and suicide onto Tinker or something like that. And Tinker's just going to push out as per usual, but Spectre, she's about to finish a Scuddy now. 26 minutes. Mantomitis. She's got a Scuddy now. There we go. Disgusting Hero, 3k HP. She is a weapon. So in comes the Yules, up into the air, onto the axe, along with the double catalysm, which will take him down with the epicenter. And the Haunt will come out as well. Spectre will kill the Cottle, and now she wants to go onto Snapfire as well. But the Tinker coming out with the... Oh! Sven's in some trouble, but he storms in, he stuns too! Can he take them down? No! The Boar Strike comes out and connects, and Sven is down. And they'll use the Smoke of Deceit to cover their retreat, so that the heat-seeking missiles can no longer track him down. Oh dear. So the axe there coming from Sven. That was amazing to see him just charging into 4, but then he got striked down by all 4 of them. And the Tornado trying to come out, find the Tinker, but Tinker, he's hiding in the trees. Obviously. He's just going to push out the wave now, so I'm presuming they're going to wait till Haunt. Spectre isn't going to go an Abyssal Blade, she's going to go a Butterfly and try and protect herself against this Sven physical damage. I guess that's right, considering Sven's the only one here right now with actual impact with his Agnims. So I guess that's the smart thing to do for Spectre. And could it get any better? Yes it can, because they found a Titan's Leather, which she'll call on the courier to herself. So extra magical resistance. And increase that base damage. Along with some status resistance as well. Max is going to hide in the trees now. Try and cover this Tinker if he does decide to TP top. Sun King on the other hand, he's waiting for this Tinker. Is Tinker going to blink here into the trees? Sun King may reveal himself. Nope. He's not going to blink there. He was waiting with the Observer Ward, but he's just going to bide his time and wait in the trees until Tinker does decide to... Oh, Tinker's TPing here. Tinker's TPing. He's blinked right at the Sand King! The Cataclysm comes out along with the stun. The Cloud comes out. And Tinker... he's dead. He must have shit himself when that happened. He must have... He's like, whoa, what's this? What the fuck? Oh, dear me. Oh, that was some good stuff. Sven here, he's just trying to farm up a BKB now. But Invoker, he's found him. Tornado up along with the Ice Wall as well. And the Haunt coming out from Spectre. The Manta comes out to do as much Desolate damage as he possibly can. But the Stormhammer coming out onto the Jakiro, trying to get himself out. But it doesn't matter because Spectre's back on him and he takes him down. Whereas the Invoker here, he's taken down the Axe solo by himself. And Snapfire was trying to help with Immortal's Kisses. But she can't because she's dead. Taken down by the Stroke of Fate. Invoker will help in securing those kills as well. And there's 4 down. A disaster
I'll take your tribute.
for 5Snakes1Charmer.
Your place.
It's a 15k net worth lead now. Axe Call. There's no follow-up for it at all. The Cottle's dying before he can even get off his ultimate. It's a bit of disaster.
Radiant's middle tower is
And they're
under
trying
attack.
really hard. And now the Tinker doesn't learn his lesson. He's tried TP into the trees again. Invoker really wants his kill. Tornado coming out. Taking out the creep wave. And they've got some really nice vision around here now. So if they know Sven wants to farm anywhere, they've got this up here. But Cottle will go ahead and deward that. Tornado coming out now. For Sven, he's almost finished his BKB now. He's around about
Radiant's top tower ain't
600
looking too
gold.
steady.
And now we've got Grimstrait waiting in the trees as well. For the Tinker. Tinker has no chance. Like, he's got He's got Sand King, he's got Spectre, he's got Jakiro, and he's got Spectre just all waiting for him. And then once they say, oh, he's there, and then Invoker just presses one button, Catalysm, and then he's dead. Feel so sorry for this Tinker. Looks like they're going to smoke. BKB now is on Sven. So this could be a game changer. And Dai have just scanned that they think they might be Roshan. But they just scanned up Jakiro. He's going to cancel his TP, however. Smart choice. Tinker's going to TP middle, but it looks like they're going to wrap around. They may find the Sand King. Sand King's able to blink out, but the Will of Wisp is used on nothing. But the Axe comes in with the call, and Sven coming in with the stun as well. He's able to almost take down this Jakiro. And the BKB comes out. He is able to take down this Jakiro, but the Axe is in trouble now with the Ice Wall. He tries to blink in, but he's dead. And now there's Sven trying to take down this SK, but he's too strong. And now they're pursuing the Kotl and the Tinker. Tinker's trying to protect them with the March of the Machines. And he will do so, and they will fall back. Buybacks now coming out from Axe as well. And the heat-seeking missiles just coming out. I still don't know why am I losing performance right now? I'm on 38 frames, and I'm not sure why. Oh my god, SK taking loads of damage there from the March of the Machines. Kotl wants to try and maybe perhaps place a ward? To try and help this Tinker? No, never mind, he's going to just use his Illuminate to clear the wave. Sand King's here, he Burrow strikes in onto the Kotl, along with Veil. Tinker's going to TP in now, but Clumsy Net is used. The Illuminate comes out, along with the heat-seeking missiles, finds the Sand King. Sand King's running, trying to pursue out now. And he will get out with his Burrow Strike. On the other hand, Roshan is still up. So they could potentially go Roshan. Haunt's about to come off cooldown in about 40 seconds time. And it looks like they will indeed decide to go Roshan. Spectre coming in, going to solo this now. It's almost taken down. They haven't got any time to react. Oh, but in comes the Burrow Strike. He's used up into the air. Inkswell now onto the SK. And the Clumsy Net coming down. And they're just able to secure the kill on him. No buyback on Axe. He is down for 90 seconds. And this could potentially be a tier 3. They're going to try and Tornado now. Look for the Sven. But he's able to just run away from that Tornado. And now the Spectre. Not only does she have a Butterfly, but she has a Basher as well. Could this get any worse for the team? Oh, Burrow Strike tries to come in. Kotl's just managed and able to just dodge that. Now the March of the Machines. Defense of the high ground begins. Blinding Light trying to come out, stop the Spectre from trying to take the tier 2 tower, but he'll take it nonetheless. Sven, he's trying to push short, but here comes the Spectre Haunt for the Sven. Sven's in trouble. Can he get a bash? Can he get it? He can get the bash! BKB tries to TP out. No siree, you're dead. The Sven's down now for 75 seconds, so Haunt used for that. They still have Aegis now as well on this Spectre, and it looks like they want to push this tier 2 bottom as well. Now that they've killed Sven. Sven down for 60 seconds, but Axe, however, he's back in around about 20. Looks like they want to go for even more. They want to rotate onto this Kotl. Kotl now hiding in the trees. Inkswell coming out along with the Glimmer Cape. They found the Kotl. In comes the stun. The stun manages to hit him a little bit, but in comes the Burrow Strike as well. Connecting the Clumsy Net along with the Sand Cloud as well. Comes in. He yulls the Snapfire up into the air. She tries to Kuki off the cliff, but it doesn't manage to get it. She's still on the stairs. And the sentry is down. And she's dead. Yeah, she's dead. I don't know what the hell's going on there. That was their sentry, which expired. How did they see them? Oh, why is my... I'm actually losing frames here, and I don't know why. Can I just minimize that? Is that better? No, I still don't know what's going on here. I don't know why I'm losing frames. I have no clue. It's freaking weird. I think my CPU's like dying. But Spectre, she's almost finished that Abyssal Blade now, so she can just go haunt on Tinker and just destroy him. They've got an Observer Ward up here as well. Oh! Tinker's about to TP there, but... Oh, now he is. No, he's not. He can't decide where he wants to TP. He's going to TP there again. No, he's going to cancel it. Is he just toying with them? What's he doing? Are you gonna TP anywhere, mate? Okay, he's gonna TP bottom. Yep, there we go. Yeah, there's no way he can TP top. And in comes now Karos with the big damage of the Alacrity. And now he's gonna push the tier 3 maybe perhaps with this Aegis. Haunt is up now. But Tinker just giving that high ground defense, which is really annoying. They're all grouped up now above here. Let's see what goes on now. They just got to keep all these lanes pushed. And they do have the Abyssal Blade now, so maybe perhaps they can just use a Haunt and then just go in, so it's a really good initiation tool. But Axe is ready to blink in and save this Tinker in case anything so happens to him. Sand King's going to set up now near the trees. Swings in the way and out comes the Haunt along with the Inkswell on him. It connects onto the Cottle. They take down the... I didn't know where he was haunting to then. I thought he would go to the Tinker. But now he wants to try and take this tower, but... No siree. Tinker's cording it off with March of the Machines, and now he's going for a Hex. Here comes Fen with the Stormhammer. Take down that wave, and he's finished himself a Crystallis for himself. And Invoker, he's managed to find himself a Prince's Knife. And they've also got a Spell Prism now from Sand King as well. Tinker now, he's just going to try and push the bottom as much as he can. SK here now. He could potentially stun him. No. He's going to TP into the trees. Does he know where he is? He's going... Oh my god! That was so close. Oh my Christ. Oh, but in comes that Tinker again, but he's going to kill the creep wave. That was insanely close.
What need have I for this?
And Sven's just going to try and farm up whilst he can, but the Spectre is just so fat. And she's going BKB now. Oh dear. 28k net worth lead. Spectre's like almost 10 grand above this Sven. And Axe, he's still trying to buy up a BKB as well. They can potentially... No, oh, okay, they've captured both outposts as well. Cottle's going to place a ward up there. In return, Jakiro's going to place some Tinker Vision.
I'll take your tribute.
Bounty.
This moment, let's see if they go Roshan. Roshan will spawn up. It may spawn up in 140. Now Spell Prism is found on the Sven. So that's more Storm hammering for him. Just not much going on now. Tinker just trying to do his best and TP, but he keeps on deciding, no, I'm not going to go there. And he's not going to go there either. He doesn't know where to TP. Here comes SK now. SK's going to TP on this. Oh, but they found the Axe. In comes the Meteor along with the Ice Wall as well as the Horn. But the Horn, she's able to kill the Tinker. Tinker's down as well. But out comes the BKB now. But the Glimmer Cape coming out now onto the Snapfire. But Cottle, he's fallen down. Happy smile coming from Tinker in all chat. He is not happy. It looks like this is going to be a tier 3 now. Both buybacks coming from Tinker and Axe. And they're just going to retreat back. Smoke of Deceit is also used as well. And now they're just going to go back and maybe perhaps wait out this Roshan now. That's doable. Looks like Spectre's bought herself a Agnims as well. Okay. She's going to try and get the Agnim synth. I haven't seen the Agnims before, but I know it can be put onto one unit. So can she just like choose like to go onto Tinker like every time? That'd be kind of cool. Like, she doesn't care about being initiated on either. Oh! Oh, there's initiation on here! Sand King, he's in trouble! Because Fen, he's popped his God Strength! He's going on to the Invoker now, but out comes the Will of Wisp! But it's not enough! The Sven will fall! And I don't know what the hell's going on here, but it looks like... the Snapfire's died down as well. Now Invoker trying to hunt down for the Tinker, but... Tinker's been able to get himself back. Now Sven and Axe down. Axe down for 80, Sven down for 70, with no buybacks. So this is definitely a potential tier 3. Spectre's able to use her Shadow Step.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
She still has Haunt available, and she will use the single Haunt. There it is. And that forces out a buyback from the Cottle. And now Tinker trying to spam his rockets. Take these guys down. Well, they're able to sustain it. And the Roshan's still down. He'll be up for another 50 seconds. And they're going to rotate to the Roshan pit right now. See if it's up, but it's not. Well, it is up in around about 30 seconds, and they will find this out. Once it spawns up, Forge Spirit is got a expiry time of 1 minute 30. Thought they'd given up then. What the hell? What's that BM? When did you become such a pussy, just divers? Alright, calm down. It's only a game.
I am scanning for enemies.
Why you have to be mad? And they're scanning for enemies. They found the Tinker just sitting in... Is this BM? Someone not happy? Yeah, they're taking Roshan anyway. This is definitely... I think it looks like GG. Yeah, Spectre's just taking this without...
You should have known better.
anything.
That is what you sound like.
Roshan has fallen to the tire.
Oh, but the ultimate coming out. No, that wasn't the ultimate, that was Shadow Step. Taking out the Cottle within an instant. He's 70 seconds down without any buyback. And now out comes the real Haunt now. Onto these guys. Takes down the Tinker as well, sitting in base. He's down for 107 seconds. And now he's pursuing the Sven. Sven thrown up into the air now by the Tornado. But Spectre's decided to choose a different target and go on the Snapfire. Snapfire down as well. Ice Wall now onto the Sven along with the Deafening Blast. It's an ultra kill to Spectre. And it's GG.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
MenInWhite! Oh, you'll fill the void. Champions! They've won the prize pool of £100. Congrats to them. And they'll take their victory against 5Snakes1Charmer. It was nice to see the progression of all this. And it was close. It was very close indeed to see what would happen in the second game. That was gnawing my nails off there. But now it's victory to the MenInWhite. 19-0 Spectre. Oh my god. Absolutely insane. I mean, I would say maybe because no, like I said before, you have 2 weak supports here, so Kotl and Snapfire. They can't do very much other than rely on their ultimates. That's around about it. And they have Tinker here as well. Tinker needs a lot of space, and Sven's going to farm the jungle anyway with his cleave. So it's hard for both of these to try and contest on farm, and Axe needs space as well to try and get his Blink Dagger, which he did get. He got his Blink at 13, which is completely fine, but there's no follow-up because 2 of these cores are trying to farm up, and then only these 3 can do anything, so that's not good for them. But yeah, that's about it, boys. That was great. Oh, thank you for the follow. USSR Dota Blat. Thank you, man. Thank you. I'll put some music back on now. There we go. Streamlab alerts. Oh, I had Streamlab alerts on the entire time. There it is. See that 4-0 Grim? I do see that 4-0 Grim. What the hell? That's insane, man. 9-1 Senking as well. Senking played really well. They all played really well in combination with everything. They all went to focus this Tinker, which they were relying on. And Tinker couldn't do very much. At all. They are just too strong. They coordinated really well as a team. And I felt that this draft was very, very weak. Especially the Tinker last pick into... We had... Was it a last pick? What pick was it? Does it tell me here? Pick 10. Pick 1. Oh, it was. It was a last pick as well. No, wait, it wasn't? Can someone let me know if it was a last pick? I'm sure it was. But yeah, that was beautiful. They did really well. It's unfortunate to 5Snakes1Charmer. I've watched them from, I think, the start. Winning their 2-0 victory. And they did really well. And then they came up to here. We had some really nice games. They won the first game. And then MenInWhite, they won the second game. That was really great. Any comments on this Invoker? Yeah, it was good. Wait. Actually, before I start commenting, wait there, boys, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the 60-second delay off now so I can speak to you guys properly without you guys having to wait like a whole minute for me to respond. So I'm going to set it back to normal. So I'll literally be right back. Don't go anywhere, boys.